In today's tutorial, we're going to see how to create a viral YouTube short with the help of Movavi software with three main features: 1. Background remover, 2. Transition, and 3. Keyframe animation. It should be a lot of fun, so let's begin. I'm on my Movavi home screen. Step 1. How to import your videos or clips. Come to this plus icon at the top left hand side corner. From here, file import. From here, if you go to this downwards arrow, you have two options. One is you can add a folder, or you can add one project which you want to append, right? So I will go to this add files option and I will get the access of all my directories, so I can choose any of the videos. Let me choose 1 and 2. These two videos I will be requiring. I will press Ctrl on my keyboard and I will select both and then open. You can also select your audio or other images. Once you open it, it will come in project files option. Step number 2 is changing the aspect ratio. Come to this downwards arrow just below this display box. Here you get different types of aspect ratios. Initially it will be into 16:9 ratio. You will have to change it to 9:16 ratio because that is the desired ratio for YouTube Shorts. Step 3. Add the videos on timeline. Here you get these are the timelines. The topmost one is for title, where you can add any text or sticker. Second is video, and third line is for audio. So I will be requiring 2 video timelines. So I'll go to this add extra track option plus button and add one video track. Now I will bring my background first. This is going to be used for my background, and then on top of that I will bring my main video. So this is how you are going to arrange when you know that you are going to replace the background of the original video. First, you'll have to, in the first layer, bottom layer, you'll have to add your background video, and on top layer, you'll have to add your main video. Once you're done, then you can shrink the main video till the level of your background, right? Or if your background is static, then you can extend it till the end of your video, whichever is appropriate. Now, step 4 is, if in case your video is not shot in 9:16, then how will you change the ratio? So for that, I have taken one video which is shot in 16:9. This is a 16:9 video, right? So therefore, if I want to fit it into 9:16 option, then I'll have to select this video, go to this option, crop option. Otherwise, you can right click on this, go to tool and go for cropping option. Crop and rotate, this option. Okay. Both will lead you to this box only. So here you'll have to situate this box where your main subject is, and then just check how is it looking. It will be automatically taking the aspect ratio 9:16, right? And then you'll have to export that file separately. But at this moment I don't need it. I just wanted to show you if you are having any video which is having this 16:9 ratio, there you, by cropping tool, you can actually fit it to your aspect ratio which is 9:16, right? So at this moment I'm deleting it and I will work on these 2 clips only. Step 5. Replace the background. I'm going to replace this background, right? For that, I'll have to select the topmost layer where my main subject is present. Then I'll have to go to this bottom left sidebar, which is all tool options. Here you have 2 options. One is video and one is audio. First we will go to video option. From here we will go to background removal. Here you will get 2 options. One is quick option, which will give you high speed but average accuracy. And if you're looking for high accuracy and average speed, then you can go for precise. At this moment, I am going for precise and go to remove. It will show this box where you will see how much percentage of your work is done. So once it is 100%, it will automatically replace the background. It might take a while, and now it is 98% and boom, your background is replaced, right? So step 5 is done. Once it is done satisfactorily, it will show you this tick mark with done button. So that means your background is completely removed. Now I will just play. For playing it, I can go to these 3 pins and unpin the player and make it large and play it from here, right? So how clean and nicely it has removed its background. Now I will close it. Step number 6, animating this person, right? Now I want this person to get into this lady's hand to give it to make my shot more funny and engaging, right? So for that, I'll have to bring my playhead at the middle of this clip, and then from all tool options, I'll have to go to this animation option. Then here there are 2 options. One is easy animation and one is advanced animation. For the purpose of this video, for this effect, I will have to use advanced animation. So once you select advanced animation, you go to this add animation option. As soon as you click on add animation option, on the main clip, you will find 2 such buttons. The first one, these buttons are called keyframes. This first keyframe will identify the starting position of your main subject, and the last keyframe will identify the ending position of your subject. So for us, we will not have to change anything by the first keyframe. If I select this keyframe here on the clip, it will turn into red, and in the display section you can see there is a dotted line covering the entire segment. So it is showing where exactly your subject is. Now we will go to the next keyframe. We will drag it a little bit more wherever you want. If you want that animation to be little faster, then you'll have to keep both the keyframes closer to each other. If you want it to be a little slower, then you'll have to create a distance between them two. So I will keep this keyframe right here and then select it. It will turn into red, and then I'll have to make it small and position it by dragging it. Position it in between the hands. In the background there is a hand, I can see, right? So I'm going to position it in such a way so that it seems that this person has gone inside this lady's hand. And once you are done, then let us see how is it looking. Just play it from here. Here my person is moving and gone inside that lady's hand, right? So if you are not satisfied with the position, then again go to this keyframe and just pull it little bit downwards. So once this part is over, next is you will have to export this, because my animation is done, my background is changed. So for exporting, I'll have to go to this export option. Here you'll have to change the title. You'll have to browse the main directory where you want to save it and select the folder. Make sure your quality is at high. This high radio button is selected. By default it remains in good. You'll have to change it to high. In advanced you'll not have to do anything. So you don't have to do anything else. Just start rendering. So I am rendering my file, exporting it. So once it is exported, so if I click on OK, it will automatically direct me to the directory. Once you rendered your project, you will have to bring that project back by clicking on this plus icon, file, and go to add files. Now just drag and drop the file in the Movavi project files option, right? Now I will have to just remove this by dragging my mouse over it and delete. Then I will bring my original video. I will have to give a transition, so I'll just bring this original video in the front and reduce the size or length. Make sure the entire video is within 58 seconds. So for me this video lasts only for 14 seconds, but you can change. Now if there is no audio track along with this initially, then you can select this blue part. This is for audio, and delete it. Okay. Now since I have attached my original video, now this is time when I will be going for my 7th step. which is adding a transition. So go to this from top, this fourth option, which is for transition. Now for these kind of effects, there are two types of transitions which work really well. Ideally it will be in all. So if you go for a particular, if you want to find a particular type of transition, then you'll have to find it from here. Now here two types of transitions do work for this kind of effects. One is from fade. If you select fade, you go downwards and you get this smear option. The smear is having different dimensions. You can choose any of these, but for me, I ideally use this leftward smear option. The particular transition if you use frequently, then make sure you select this hard button so that it becomes red and it appears in your favorite section. Like for me, this smear option I very often use, so it appears here. Another option is offset. If you come downwards, you will get this offset option. In offset, this leftwards offset also gives a beautiful effect. Now to show you, I will just click on this. This is what leftwards offset looks like. I have also selected it because I very often use it. And I will show you in the fade option, this smear option. Okay, smear is little subtle and the offset one is little more vibrant. So for the purpose of this video, I am going to use this offset. So I'll just drag and drop it in between two clips and it will be automatically covered here. And then I can just increase by this scale by dragging this toggle the right hand side towards the plus section. Then I can see the duration. I can right click, go to transition properties, and here also I can change the duration. I can reduce or increase it. Now let us see how is it looking. This is my original video, and now after transition it has changed its background, and now my subject is getting into the hand of the lady, right? So this is how I have created an engaging shot. Now I need to add a beautiful cherry on top of this cake, right? By adding some funny sounds. For that, I'm going to go to YouTube library. I'll just show you how. Come to YouTube and go to this top right hand side corner button and go to YouTube Studio. In YouTube Studio, you come downwards little bit in the left hand side widget. You get this audio library option. Now from here you can choose any of the sounds, whichever you want, any music, any sound effects you can you can use it. So for this particular video, I have used two keywords. One is swoosh. If I enter, I got these many swoosh sounds. From there I used this swoosh, this 13 seconds one, and another one is boing, B-O-I-N-G. Okay, I have used this guitar boing sound. Now both these sound effects will be available in the description below, so you can download it and use it for your own use. So let's see how to use. I have already got these sound effects here, swoosh and this guitar boing sound. So I'm going to drag this swoosh effect here and I'm going to start it from where the transition has started. And then I will also drag this and check from where my person has started moving, right? Now I will double click on this. It will open me the clip properties, or else I will select this and go to these three dots. That will also lead me to this clip properties option. And there, this speed option, I will just make it 500. Okay. So I will just situate it exactly where my subject has started to animate, to go at the back, and I will use this particular sound here so that it sounds funny. Now if I just make you, like, if I just play it, you see how does it look like. Isn't it funny? Right? So if you use these sort of sounds and along with that, if you make such effects, definitely it will attract a lot of viewers and that will definitely help you to earn a lot of view in shorts. And since now shorts are getting monetized, therefore there is a high chance that you will get a good amount credited from YouTube as well. Now here where my basic tutorial gets over. After this, if you are satisfied till here, then you can just go to export option and simply export your file the way I have shown you. But if you want a little more engagement, then in that case I'm going to show you 3 more optional steps. Then in this optional steps, the first step is, that is step number 8, adding some texts or some stickers. So for adding texts, you can go to this text option. Ideally it will be in all section. In all section you get different types of texts from here. You can try any of these texts. For this video, purpose of this video, I'm going to take a basic text. In basic text, I use this fading text option. So I'm just going to drag and drop it here. I will right click on the extra video track and just delete this track. Now I can just double click on this. It will be selected on my display screen. And I can just drag it here and just position it on top and drag it till end to end. Now at the left hand side in this edit section, clip editing section, I can change it. Let's say juggling I have written, and I will also change the size since there is a lot of space. So let me do it in this way. Then I will drag it and then fit it to the size of this like this aspect ratio. And then I will just take a funny font. I have taken Winner Hand ITC font. This is looking little better. Okay. You can change the color from here also. I can change it. I can take any color. I can take this picker and I can pick any of the color of the background. Say suppose if I want this person's trouser color to be used here, then I can do that. But I was liking that red, bright red color. So let me use this one only. You can also do a few things. You can give a shade at the back and you can choose the shade color from here. Whatever color you want, you can choose it. You can give it black or any other color. You can give a background if you want to. I don't want to give a background, and similar way, if you choose the background, it will allow you to choose the background color as well. Now I don't want that. You can also use an outline. You can again change the color of the outline. So you can also change the thickness of the outline. Okay. So now if you are happy with this text, then if you want this text to be animated, then select this text option, go to all tools option, go to animation and go to easy animation. Here rightwards or leftwards, any of these options are there. So for text, ideally I use this one. So I can just drag and drop it at the middle and I can just illustrate it till the end. Like after a certain while, I will just make the distance in such a way so that after a certain while it starts going in the right hand side way. So this is how it is appearing, and now it will go like this, and that should match with this effect as well. So all these merging together will create an amazing effect. Now next I will go to this sticker option. From bottom it is a third option. Okay. And from here I can go to this comics option. And here you can take any of this comic option. Suppose I will take this oh my god OMG option. And here I will drag and drop it on the text option. And then I can make it little bigger and I can tilt it by holding this topmost round button and then drag it and put it here. It should be put in such a way so that it doesn't become a hindrance for your subject to be fit here, right? Now you just stretch it from one end to another so that it remains till the end. Better to leave it little before your video ends. And then finally you check how does it look like. You can also, similar way, you can also animate it There are many beautiful animations available in Easy Animation. If you select this, go to All Tools option, go to Animation, and you can take this vertex in, vertex out, or zoom in, zoom out option. So I am just taking zoom in option. Just drag and drop it here, and then finally check how is it looking. So we have added one text, one sticker here, and now I am showing you how is it looking. Unpin the plug, the player, and play. Okay, I'm sure you're laughing at this moment after seeing this entire effect. This is how your audience also are going to get engaged with your shorts if you make it in such a way. The last but not the least is adding a beautiful background music. For that, you can get some background sound musics here also in like Movavi library. These are ideally copyright free, but to be in safer side, again I would request you to go for the YouTube library itself and get a beautiful music from here. Well, I'm going to use one of my musics. So I'll go to add files option and I will add a beautiful music from my store. So I have added one music. Now I'm going to drag and drop it to the audio line. I will have to add another audio line the way I have added a video track. Likewise, I will have to go to this plus icon and add one audio track and bring this audio there. Now you will have to select like how much you want to keep. So I'm going to split this and I'm going to select only till here. So keep your playhead, right click on the audio track, split and select the extra part and delete it. Once this is done, now I'll have to just make sure that these two sounds are not impacted. So I'll have to split little, like in a little more span of this audio, and I'll have to reduce the sound of this part. Again, same way, here also I will give a split. Okay, and these two parts, either you can absolutely delete it if you want absolute piece and then get these sounds to be highlighted, and then you can double click on this and adjust the volume. I will keep it in 100% volume only, but you can give a subtle fade in and here at the end a subtle fade out, and then finally you see how is it looking. So I'll just unpin the player and play it and show you how is it looking. This is your final project. Okay, so this is your final project. Once you're happy with the entire project, go to this export option, change the name, select the directory from here, make sure it is in this high quality button is selected and start rendering. And this is how you can create an amazing, engaging, funny YouTube short which will definitely give you million views and a lot of money. If you're happy with it and if you want to know more about how to grow your YouTube channel, make sure you watch the video which is coming next.
3 reasons why new YouTubers fail. First is, they only focus on creating content and they never invest time in learning how to do it in the right way. Second is, they don't know how exactly the videos go viral. They don't know how to pick up the right video topic which can help them to get more views as well. Third is, they are not aware of the features that are available in YouTube which can help them to get more views, subscribers as well. If you want to scale your channel 5x faster and earn more than 50,000 rupees per month by creating videos based on your passion, skill or talent, then YouTube Masterclass is for you. Just click on the link below and register for 90-minute free YouTube Masterclass. Hi, I'm Shriram Benur, content creator of channel A2C, which has more than million plus subscribers. And right now I have been coaching more than 2,000 plus students from across multiple countries. Rated 4.9 on Trustpilot. In the 90-minute YouTube Masterclass, you're going to learn why you should consider YouTube, how exactly YouTube works, what are the skills that are needed to be a YouTuber, 3 powerful strategies which can help you to get more views, more subscribers, more video engagement, more click-through rate, and which can help you to earn more money as well. So just click on the link below and register for 90-minute free YouTube masterclass. See you live.
So I being his affiliate, I have already given the link in the description for his masterclass. Please do join in his masterclass and enrich your knowledge about being a YouTuber. If you are a new visitor to my channel, please consider to click the subscription button below and press the bell notification next to it. Please do like, share my content with others so that I can thrive every single day for creating better content for you all. Thank you so very much for staying here with me. I'll come back with some fun tutorial next week. Till then, stay safe and stay legendary.